was taken to get back into the squad and how long he lasted was tremendous. And to survive that tackle with that wee nyaff, Scott Allen, that was really, really good for him. And I hope he managed to come back and play well, because I thought he played really well for us, and we need a player like that in our team.
How long have we got him for? Another 2 years?
Well, I think so. He owes us 2 years for a start.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm just thinking. If he was up for re-election this year, I would have said on that display I'd seriously consider him. But you've got to think about the injury, as Ox said in the pre-match show.
Minutes per pound, Cairo.
But as you said in the pre-match show, though, Ox, a lot of his injury or his problem was coming from a back injury that wasn't diagnosed till later on. And if I fixed that and stopped all the other stuff, then fine. But it's worthy of consideration, because I thought when he came on the day and he was playing, I thought he played pretty well for not having kicked the ball well. Not played in the first team for a while.
Tenacious in the tackle, keeps it neat and tidy, always available for a pass, and then makes a run and scores a goal. No bad eye books for somebody coming back in, first game since August, I think.
Yeah, exactly, mate. I know you can't take too much for youth development games or whatever else, but he was playing really, really well in the games, and he looked at the sort of player who would be ready to come back in and do a job in your first team. And I'll say it, I know it's, as you say, Ox, it's all about the pounds per minute that he's playing for the club, but can I say one thing for the young man as well? Every single time that he has managed to get into your team, he's never let us down. He's always been very articulate in everything he does. He's got a good tackle, he's got a good brain for when to move the ball and when to travel with the ball and everything else. And I just hope, like Cairo says there as well, that whatever it is, it's just maybe a wee bit of leg tiredness because he's not been in the first team. And I think Stevie G certainly knows all about him, so I wouldn't worry about that side of things, and hopefully he can play a big majority of your season next season, because I think he's got something.
Yeah. We've also been joined by Fox, who's got a lot of comments to make in particularly the first half, what he's seen in the first half, because we were chatting about it. Fox, how we doing, mate?
Hello, guys. I'm not despondent at all. I thought that was absolutely pure entertainment, mate. And we went there to get a point to take us into second. We went down 3-0, but fought back to go 5-3 in front. Absolutely tremendous game of football to watch. And for everybody saying that our defence was bad, look at it the other way. Hibs opened up and were very, very good. And they cut us open all the time, but the boys settled down, mate, got their heads together, and we were back at 3-3 before you know it. I think a lot of praise to the boys today. I thought they lifted their heads and dug themselves out of trouble. And as I said, we went for a point, we got the point. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get us into second, but I thought they'd done very well today.
Nobody's really surprised at that other result, but
I think you've been drinking from the well of optimism. We've lost 15 goals in 3 games against Hibs and the Terriers.
We're talking about today's game. If I could go and watch football like that every week, mate, I'd be very happy.
So would I, if everybody was the same.
It's all about entertainment, mate, and entertainment is goals and defensive mistakes. If we hadn't been down to 10 men, mate, we'd have probably held out at 5-4, which would have been a great result for us. That's the sort of games that's going to put Scottish football back in the map, mate. Entertainment all the way.
But
and I don't know how MD could be disappointed with that.
The positivity, but just want to explain the second goal to me then.
Well, it doesn't matter how the goals were scored, mate. It's all about entertainment. Look, we went there with a lot of missing first-team players, mate, and we were all expecting a real struggle there. And it was a struggle, but the guys fought back and done really well. I wouldn't run any of the players down. I thought they'd done really well to come back.
Not running an individual player down, other than the fact that our defence is poor, and their defence was poor. And if that's the calibre, exciting football, then fine. For me, I would prefer that Rangers weren't as leaky at the back. That's all I'm saying.
I would prefer it and all, Cairo, but sometimes everybody's looking for mistakes. Some of Hibs football in the opening 20 minutes was electric, mate.
The boy Allen was good.
They shifted the ball well, they found space, and their men found them, and they scored good goals, apart from the penalty. But so did we. We got ourselves together, drove on with our captain and Taverner, and get back into the game, mate. When a lot of Bears would have switched their telly off, they boys kept their head and fought their way back into the game. And a big shout out to Jimmy Nicholl for having the bravery to go 3 at the back to try and get us back into the game, and it worked. Fair play to all the players today. I really enjoyed it.
What about the
Did you enjoy the first 15, 20 minutes, Fox, when we were 3-0?
No, I was despondent like everybody else.
Thank you. You said you enjoyed the full game.
The full game was good football, mate. It was a right end-to-end game, and I don't know how MD can complain about that.
I can complain because I don't want Rangers losing 5 goals. That's what I'm complaining about.
But we also scored 5 away from home. We're the top goal scorers in the league and the worst defence, but we've known that all season.
That's right, and that's why I'm not happy that our defence lost 5 goals today. If you're a neutral and you're watching that game, you're absolutely right. It's great for Scottish football. If you're somebody that's turned the telly on and no axe to grind their end, just want to watch football, that's the game to watch. If you're in America and you want to see soccer, this is a game of soccer to watch. You like to see what soccer could be. Great. As a Rangers supporter, I don't want Rangers losing 5 goals, especially when you go for 3-0 down to 4-3 up to 5-3, and then you lose another 2 goals. It's weird to me how we can do that.
Do you know, we lost 5 goals today, and I'll go to our goalkeeping expert, Ulster. The goalie didn't do a lot wrong, bizarrely.
I'm no goalkeeping expert, to be fair, but
I know. I'm going to bring Ibrox in a minute.
The goalkeeper wasn't that bad. I give Carroll's points and I give Fox's points. That probably was, as Fox says, that's a good game for the neutral. You know what I mean? It's 5-5. It's madness all over the place. There's goals going all over the place. One team's winning. Next minute they're losing. Now they get a draw on. It's good. But for us to go move forward, we ain't going to win nothing by losing 5 goals to Hibernian. No way.
None of that back 4, back 5, back 3, whatever you want to. None of them will be representing your club.
No.
Just take the goalkeeping point, and then we'll go.
The goalkeeping point, I think he's done okay since coming in, because especially when he hasn't played that much football. He's done a couple of good saves, but I couldn't really fault him, to be honest, for much of the goals. Definitely not.
Ibrox, the goalkeeper, no fault for any of the goals.
No, definitely no, mate. I would say it's maybe the ones that are in front of him. Is also just says there, he's come in and he has done really well in the last few games that he's come in. I was the first one to say that I wasn't 100% sure if he was the answer, but no, certainly none of the goals were his fault. And I'll go back to the save that he made, and I think it was the 92nd or the 93rd minute as well. I thought that was really classy, but he managed to keep that out. Because let's be honest, the way things were going, that could have ended up in the back of the net. So credit to him, and it's all about the Mr. Stephen Gerrard, MBE, to see what he wants to do next season on off front. So,
Bridge, I'm saying that none of the defenders will be playing in our first team next year.
What about Taverner?
I'm quoting my point.
I have to say you're right. What you've been saying is right. I wasn't happy with the goalkeeper, I have to say. Put off a couple of nice saves. I'm not blaming him for everything. But his general performance, I thought, was like the rest of the team, wasn't great. But when we got on in the top, he started playing better, a bit more, coming out for the ball better, things like that.
I don't get that, Bridge. I mean, the first one's a penalty, the guy took it well. The second one, the boys left 10 yards for the goal to pass it into the goal. The third one, Martin gets beat with a guy that's 5'8", 9 or something like that. He did it right in the corner, can't blame the goal. The fourth one, the guy's running through, and he again 10 yards out, he passes it into the corner, can't blame the goal. And the fifth one, Tav gets skinned, passes in, Russell Martin, lovely bit of skill, brings it down for the guy to bundle in the goal. I don't get it.
No. I'm not criticising the goalkeeper for any of the goals. I'm talking in general. I thought our goalkeeper. I don't think our goalkeeper's a good goalkeeper. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, bizarrely, 5 goals and the goal was no fault. Cairo?
I disagree with Fox, with Bridgman as well. I think the goalkeeper did have a couple of good saves today. I'll tell you what, their goalkeeper had a couple of good saves today, especially that volley for Tav. But I don't think the goalie's done too much wrong. I think
I'm not saying all I'm saying is, in general, he played with the rest of the team, and sometimes during the game we were pretty poor, and he was pretty poor, and he left the defence under a bit of pressure. But he made a couple of lovely saves, absolutely.
I'm trying to think how the piece face come in though, Bridgman. I don't think he's really done that much wrong, to be honest with you. Not that I can remember. Anyway, I mean, that's by the by.
Can I just say one thing about it? I'll be glad if Alan McGregor comes in. There you go.
There you go. Anyway, Bridge, if people want to join us in this last post-match show of the season, what's the number?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
Where else can you join us, Fox?
RangersRadio.online.
Yep. Talk about anything for today's game. Right, who was on? What about the Jason Cummings conundrum? Foxy boy, and then Ibrox.
I think it showed today that the ball can't stick with Jason Cummings when he's leading the line. Morelos, would he have done any better? That we will never know that, mate. But let's talk about the goals we scored, mate. There were some tremendous goals. That run that's in the Lowbury now with Taverner, the full length of the pitch, mate. If MD's watching that, you'd think he was a superstar when you see that on the telly the night, mate.
Great finish.
Great, and know what he does correctly. Stops, mate. He stops to let the defenders run on towards the goal, so he's in plenty of room, and a beautiful touch into the back of the net. Absolutely tremendous goal, mate. You know, and that, we should be looking at the positives instead of all the negatives, because we've had enough negativity this season, and a lot of it is due to the boys on that part. But I would like to have seen Hibs with 4 or 5 of their players out, mate, whether they could have stood up to us. And at the end of the day, the point was gained, and that was the point we needed. Just unfortunate.
Yep, the goals were excellent, mate, and some of the football in the second half, we were opening them up at will. Yeah, with the use, I agree with you, mate. Some of the second half of it, apart from maybe the last 85 minutes to 95 minutes.
Maybe running out of steam, mate, because they went at it full tilt, mate, to get us to the 5-3 up. And a lot of, especially Tab, people were saying it the last goal.
He ran out of legs.
He was running in dead legs, mate, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But he has got that flaw in his game, as you pointed out before. Where do you stand in the Cummings thing, Ibrox?
I think he says it the other night in the show. He's got to play in a 2 up front. I says it before the Old Firm game. Because he cannot play, he cannot hold a ball up, he cannot bring other people into play for the direction when he's got to try and lead the line. I will agree with Fox as well. We don't know if Alfredo would have done any better, but I would tend to think that he maybe would have done, but again, that's in hindsight. But what he says about Tavernier with that run, he's got that in his bag, mate. He's got that in abundance. He just, at certain points throughout the season, he doesn't always use it. As you say as well, Ox, he's not the greatest a defender. He's not the greatest at going back and tackling and everything else. But in an offensive way, he's absolutely outstanding if he can bring it more to his game, which I think most people would agree on. But some of the goals today for your team were really worked well, and I'm happy to see that. A bit like Cairo as well. The defence, again, very, very, very shaky. But as you say, Ox, none of the back three are going to play any part of next season, so that can all be a positive.
I'll go to our guy who has been known to take part in the defence, Bridgman, in and out of court.
In and out of court, right? I think that, and I'm not being funny, and I don't want. I think we're defence. They actually played like a BB team or something like that today. It was just weird the way the scoring went. 3-0 down and blah, blah, blah. We've seen it. Eh? What was that, Pat?
My BB team was never that bad.
No, I'm just saying, we seem to be, look, Are we ever going to see us having a left back called Andy Halliday and he's in a reserve left back called Hodgson? I doubt it very much. So you can go right across the back four. The only one I think that would maybe get kept there in any way, shape or form would be Tavernier. But the chances are he's one of the ones that will get sold. The rest of them they'll have to clear out. They're just not good enough. I mean, that's not the best.
I think somebody's posted in the lobby they keep Tavernier, I get this, in a 3-5-2.
Well, there you go. 3-5-2 we need, but I wouldn't. You'd take it if you try to have him as part of the three at the back. You're going to waste your time because he's not a defender.
No, it'd be the right.
Yeah, it would be the outball. It'd be an outball of some description. Yeah, I understand that. I'd be quite happy if we need central defenders. 100%, please get some stability. People with a bit of authority and presence on the park that can read a game and say, "This is my ball. This is my ball. Don't care who you are. Come near me, and I'm taking you as well. This is my ball." And that's what we need. We need two people that can do that, and they must be able to run and must be able to play football. That's all.
Anyway, if you want to join us and give your thoughts on the game, it's 0141 356 1972 or join us at Skype at RangersRadio.online. I'd be interested to hear what people's views are on the refereeing performance, particularly for me, potentially three big decisions. Whittaker, how he's no double booked, the same as Jason, who gets sent off for no retreating and pulling somebody's jersey when Scott Allen goes in and sives down young Rossiter with a straight red card for me every day of the week. And I'd say to you, Ibrox, I'm no one for usually criticising referees, but they two big decisions ultimately cost us the game of the day.
Without any shadow of a doubt, mate, I said it in the lobby, I think I put a bit there blasphemy saying, I'll take that wee Scott Allen out, but he went in there and he knew deliberately what he was doing. The referee was near enough right in his face. How can he not send him off? Because he's not got a blue jersey on. And I think a lot of the boys in the lobby this afternoon as well hit the nail exactly on the head with that one. But again, a penalty we never get as well. When it's deliberate, anybody can see it. They're quite happy to give penalties against us when there are no penalties up at Pataudry. But there you go, mate. Again, I'm maybe a bit more tougher on the referees than some people, but it's just my personal opinion. I just don't think they're very good at their jobs, not in this country, mate.
All right, fair enough. But it'd be interesting to hear if anybody wants to phone in. As you said, 0141 356 1972. I know that CC Barrell's got strong views of what's happening at the moment. It'd be interesting to see if he wants to give us a call. Some people get used mixed up sometimes, Ibrox, you know that?
Is that right?
Right, so I've been told. Anyway, Fox, I know you're going in the positives, and I was positive, but they two shocking decisions ultimately changed the game, eh?
Aye, referees are poor in this country. I don't think they're as biased as people think they are. They're just poor at their job, mate. And there was a couple of incidents in the game when we could have seen a red card as well, guys. I can remember, I think it was Rossiter, after he got booked as well, pulling jerseys off of people as well. So they're just bad at their job. And that's it. We can't say there's no a quality referee in the whole of our league and hasn't been for a couple of years, mate.
The one about the Allen situation, mate, he's got a perfect view of that. If old school can find it, maybe even for tomorrow night, mate, if you see that tackle again, the referee couldn't have been placed any better to make the right decision. Carry on, Fox.
No, I thought there were bad decisions on both sides. I mean, we always look at what happens to us, but look at the whole game. The one for Goss, mate, and always a bad tackle as well. It's just the way they're not very good at their job. That's all you can say about them. And every game in Scotland, the fans all moan about the referees because they're poor. And that's all you can say about it. Poor refereeing.
Fair comment. You couldn't argue he was poor, mate. I get the one you're saying when Goss pulled him back after he'd been booked, mate. Goss looked like a boy trying to play a man's game today, Cairo.
Yeah. Again, I'm going to have to agree with Fox on the fact that the referees are poor. But I think you've got to look at wider than that. The environment the referees are under. They're under much more pressure for Celtic and Neil Lennon's teams to give their players the benefit of the doubt or no pursue them as much as other players. And being honest, Rangers have been kicked off the park all season and much been done about it. It seems to be the environment that we're playing in, and that needs to change. Now, you're absolutely right. There are some games where the referee decision, they're just bad either way. Fair enough. I don't mind that. I can accept that. What I can't accept is this sort of imbalance in how they're making their decisions. And if anybody tells me there isn't an imbalance, then I'm watching the wrong games, because some of the decisions that have gone against us, particularly in the last 4 or 5 games, but all season, you say to yourself, come on, guys, there's definitely something there. Now, I think it's more an environment thing. I think the referees are scared shitless to get in against Celtic because it happened a couple of seasons ago, and similarly with Neil Lennon. So particularly against A2 teams, then I think we got a raw deal. I think we got a deal whereby the referees, rather as firing the trigger at times, they hold back, and I think that's bad. Now, in saying that, Holt, what was that all about? I mean, being honest, a professional football player, if he decides in the park with a chance of holding the game, what did he get sent at? I mean, the first one for no moving when you're being told to move, okay, you could argue the referee was making a point, but geez, booking somebody for that. But then for Holt to do the same, and of course, you're right with Goss. Why? Just getting booked, why would you pull somebody's jumper in front of the referee? It's stupid. Absolutely. That's no a refereeing issue. That's a discipline issue with the Rangers that we need to fix. But if you give the referee the choices and the referee makes those choices, if he's under pressure to make a decision one way and he's not under pressure to make it the other way, then he'll make that decision. And I don't think Dallas is as good a referee as his father. I thought his father was a strong referee. It might have been bad, but at least he stuck by his decisions, and it was the same. It was balanced against any team. If he made a bad decision, it was a bad decision. This laddie is weak. He's young, so he's maybe a bit weaker, and he tends to let the game, or tends to let the situation or environment influence him a wee bit, and that influences him against Rangers. And I think it does with other referees as well. That's my view.
100%, pal. 100%. Agree with that.
Struggle to argue with some of that, Carol. I've got to be honest with you. I think maybe we have to have a strong manager, a strong character, a strong leader, a respected figure. I wonder who that could be, Ibrox Loyal.
There's only one man who can fit that role, and his name is Mr. Stevie Gerrard, MBE. So
I think you're right with your last statement,
along with his trusted... Sorry. On you go, Brett, sorry, mate.
Sorry, I thought you'd finished speaking. I do apologise, pal.
No, I
was saying, as far as Oxford, that last thing he said was a respected figure, and that's what Rangers need, 100%.
I don't, because I'm sure we'll look at the game in more detail tomorrow night, and it should be a good show. But
guys, I'm going to go now. Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to go.
Right,
I'll maybe phone in tomorrow night. I don't know. It depends if I've got over my overexcitement of today's game and everything else. But I wish you all the best and have a good close season. And I'll probably hear from you in between times anyway. All the besties.
Remember, if you're passing, give me a bell.
Well, you can give us a bell and all about that music festival you're going to.
Yep, all right, mate.
Right, all the best and cheers.
Is that what he told you? A music festival? It's a strip club he's going to, mate.
No me, mate, no me.
Shocker, that box, isn't it? What a shot. He dropped you right in it there, Oxter.
No, my conscience is clear. My conscience is clear. There's only 15 only one of his heads into the 20 strip clubs, and it ain't me.
All the best.
Wow, that's even worse.
See you later, Cairo. All the best, mate. Can I put it to you, and I'll go to you first, Bridge. Jimmy Nicholl, big decisions. Tactically, obviously, seen what wasn't working, made decisions, obviously. I remember Graham Murphy get pillared for taking Andy Halliday off, but I think the day was different. I think that was a different situation, a different context. And I think we'd had more points if Jimmy Nicholl had been my interim manager than Graham Murphy, but I can't prove that, obviously. Bridgeman.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the interim manager has been pretty poor, isn't he, really? When we look at that game today, it's been Jimmy McNichol's been a kind of breath of fresh air. I was a bit bemused getting near the